Marsabit County is one of the 47 counties of the Republic of Kenya. The county covers an area of over 70,000 kilometers squared and occupies the extreme part of northern Kenya. It is divided into 4 constituencies, namely Moyale, North Horr, Saku and Laisamis, and has 20 electoral wards. The county has 2 major towns, Moyale and Marsabit. Marsabit is a county headquarters that is emerging as a business hub for the county. Moyale is on the border of Kenya and Ethiopia, and over the years, the town has become a window to cross-border activities between the 2 countries.
We have close to 500-kilometer international border stretch with Ethiopia, with various and diverse communities in southern Ethiopia. Ethiopia has the population in the range of 80-90 million, and significant number lives in southern Ethiopia. So with the potential of investing in Marsabit County, we are not looking at the market in Marsabit County alone. We are looking at southern Ethiopia, particularly for manufactured goods and also services, even institution of learning. If you put up a good university in Marsabit town or Marsabit County, you are likely to have over 50% of students or learners coming from southern Ethiopia. So the potential is there. It's just opening up trade links with the various points on this international border and the human drive.
The construction of the Nairobi-Addis Ababa highway is a major milestone to the development of Marsabit County. The road, known as the Mombasa-Nairobi-Addis Ababa corridor, will enter Ethiopia through Moyale.
We can import, we export our goods from here to Ethiopia. If the market is good, because Ethiopia is a landlocked country, that's an advantage to us. They're going to come here, they're going to invest, because there is one major factor which is now trying to help us. There is a big road which is being built by the government, the Great Northern Road, which is under construction, which tries to link Kenya to Ethiopia. There's more lorries which is coming, more people will come. This will be a port actually, and there will be a lot of investment. We can put up hotels, restaurants, eating places, lodgings. People will benefit.
It is expected to open up a vast territory and greatly improve the flow of trade between the 2 countries. Most of the county comprises an expansive plain lying between 300 meters and 900 meters above sea level. The west and north plains are bordered by hills and mountain ranges. Significant physical features include Mount Kulal, Huri Hills, and Mount Marsabit. The lowest part of the county receives less than 200 millimeters of rainfall per year, while Mount Marsabit, at a much higher elevation, receives about 800 millimeters annually. The county has the only desert found in Kenya, the Chalbi Desert. Appropriate development of water resources is thus an important component in promoting sustainable socio-economic activities in the county. The key water sources for the county are springs, which include Bakuli Springs, which supplies Marsabit town, Lake Paradise, which is a source of water for wildlife in the Marsabit National Park and the conservation area, and Mount Kulal Springs and Kalacha Springs. Livestock provides a main livelihood system for the people of Marsabit, but the key opportunities in the livestock lie in value addition. Locally based investments in small-scale industries that use livestock and livestock products have the capacity to provide livelihood options for the people of Marsabit by way of trade and employment.
When these markets are succeeding, apart from just the sale of livestock, other benefits accrue. These markets stimulate the economy of an area beyond just the sale of livestock. Other businesses follow the livestock market because you have a congregation of people coming to buy livestock and congregating in one place, and money is changing hands. So you find a trader in other goods, like for example, wheat flour will bring his wheat to the market. Somebody who is selling livestock drugs will come to this market. So it becomes a very vibrant forum for exchange of commerce to take place. Some of these markets, within the period when the market day is taking place, you have exchange of money going on to the tune of 2-3 million shillings being exchanged within a day.
Investing in livestock industries could take the form of abattoirs, tanneries, and production of handicrafts based on animal products such as hooves and horns. The county has considerable potential for investment through wildlife and tourism-related resources, with Marsabit, Sibiloi, and Southern Island National Parks being the key investment sites for tourism investors. Marsabit National Reserve covers an area of 1,500 square kilometers and consists of a forested mountain that rises like an oasis in the middle of the desert wilderness. The reserve has 3 spectacular crater lakes that provide habitat for a variety of wildlife. One of the lakes, Lake Paradise, is the most scenic and famous to tourists from all over the world. The combination of wildlife and prehistory makes Sibiloi National Park unique in East Africa and has been recognized as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO.
But we are now in the process of identifying, or we are in the process of trying to find investors who are able to work work together with us, who are able to invest here at Camp Turkana, so that we will be able to bring additional accommodation to the tourists who are just willing to visit the park.
The Southern Island National Park provides important refuge to increasingly threatened crocodile and soft-shelled turtle populations and serves as an important breeding ground for crocodiles, a variety of fish species, and water birds. These parks are also a source of establishment of community-owned game ranches as another way of helping to conserve wildlife that will provide income to the hospitality industry and create income-generating opportunities for the people.
All these communities are unique in their own cultures. This is one area where the cultures are still strongly followed. This is one area where you are sure of seeing traditional dances. This is one area where you are sure of tasting traditional foods and sharing the cultural richness of this area. So cultural tourism is also one aspect which has never been really looked into. And we believe that with the rich biodiversity, rich cultural aspect, development in infrastructure, this area has what it takes to move this country to the next level in terms of tourism.
Fishing is a major source of livelihood for most people who live along Lake Turkana. Better marketing of fish and a general improvement in the physical and industrial infrastructure is required to strengthen the sustainable utilization of this resource. Energy from wind and the sun has immense potential in the county, but appropriate technology to harness both needs to be developed and diffused to the communities.
The good thing about Marsabit is that the wind is unidirectional. The direction does not change a lot. And the speeds are also very high. The other important thing is that the wind is available almost throughout the year. So production for power generation is quite reliable.
Indigenous knowledge systems that help communities cope with and adapt to the environment are seen through lifestyle and traditional mitigation methods and value addition from livestock products.
Very interesting scenario in Marsabit County is a blend of culture. Despite its vastness, we have more than 14 different communities. Starting, we have the smallest communities in the country, the El Molo. They live within Lake Turkana region, on the shores of Lake Turkana, the eastern side of next to Lengalani. We have the Dasanaj, who are, interestingly, still very traditional in the way they do things. We have the Wata, who are the hunters and gatherers. We have the Konso, the blacksmiths. We have all sorts of communities, the Sakuya, small minority community. So the blend of cultures, and now as a county we have taken ownership of the various cultural events, annual cultural events like the Loyangalani Cultural Festival, the Kalacha Food and Cultural Festival, and we want to replicate this in the walls of Moyale and parts of Marsabit Mountain. This provides a very good opportunity for tourism and also a healing process for the people, so that with a blend of cultures, our communities will value the need for coexistence. It has really helped us in peace building and integrating our communities.
With well-endowed natural capital, including livestock, water, wildlife, fertile soils, rangelands and forests, Marsabit County is set to become an investment favorite to the new investors in Kenya.